the best places to visit in Florida. Number 10. Destin. Destin is located in Okaloosa County on Florida's Emerald Coast. It's recognized for its beaches of white sand and emerald green waters. It started as a fishing village, but nowadays it's a popular tourist destination. Destin's sand is some of the world's whitest, made of ground quartz crystals, and comes from the Appalachian Mountains. It's estimated that 80% of the 4.5 million people that travel to the Emerald Coast every year are primarily interested in Destin. Number 9. St. Augustine. St. Augustine sits on Florida's northeastern Atlantic coast. It's partly unique because it's the oldest settlement of European origin within the continental United States that's been continuously inhabited since it was founded in 1565 by Spanish explorers. Since it's been around for so long, there are numerous historical sites to visit within city limits. A couple of noteworthy structures are the oldest wooden schoolhouse, the oldest of its kind in the nation, and the Castillo de San Marcos National Monument, the biggest and oldest masonry fort within the continental U.S. Ultimately, Florida became a U.S. state in 1845. This is only a small portion of St. Augustine's rich history, and the many landmarks throughout the city prove it. Number 8. Fort Lauderdale. Speaking of history, this city, located 28 miles north of Miami, was inhabited by the Tequesta Indians for over 2,000 years before Spanish explorers went ashore. Due to new diseases from the Europeans and ongoing conflicts with other Native Americans, there was only a handful of Tequesta left in Florida by 1763. It wasn't until 1896 that the area saw any real development, and Fort Lauderdale was incorporated as a city in 1911. Nowadays, tourists from all over the world flock to Fort Lauderdale because of its beauty and history, as well as its center for yachts. The city is also recognized for its canal network, which encompasses a total of 165 miles. Besides the historical sites, Fort Lauderdale is home to 7 miles of beaches. Other tourist stops include the downtown Riverwalk Arts and Entertainment District and the Fort Lauderdale Swap Shop, an enormous flea market that also has the biggest drive-in movie theater in the world with 14 screens. Number 7. 10,000 Islands. This chain of mangrove islets and islands is located off of Florida's southwest coast. The northern section of the islands, between Everglades City and Cape Romano, is part of the 10,000 Islands Wildlife Refuge. For thousands of years, they were occupied by Native Americans, and the remains of their homes can be found underneath up to 4 feet of water. Today, nearly all of the islands are uninhabited. There are some areas in the 10,000 Islands where people can camp. However, only experienced kayakers and canoeists are recommended to venture out to these areas. Some of the campsites are Turkey Key, Jewel Key, and Tiger Key. Plus, 10,000 Islands is one of the best places for Milky Way astrophotography and stargazing, as one of the last dark skies locations in Southwest Florida. Number 6. Boca Raton. Also simply called Boca, this is Palm Beach County's southernmost city. When the Spanish arrived, they referred to the area now known as Biscayne Bay as Boca de Ratones, which literally means mouth of mice, although the actual intended meaning is debated. Boca Raton used to be home to 2 amusement parks, Africa USA and Ancient America. The former was a wildlife park that offered Jeep safari train tours, and the latter was constructed around a Native American burial mound. Although those parks no longer exist, there are tons of attractions to visit in this city. It's home to the Boca Raton Bowl annual football game and the Greek Festival hosted by the St. Mark Greek Orthodox Church that hosted 15,000 people in 2018. Boca Raton also has the Boca Raton Museum of Art, the Town Center, and 2 miles of beaches, including South Inlet Park and Red Reef Park. Number 5. Miami. Miami is South Florida's economic, financial, and cultural center. Miami was incorporated in 1896, and it was originally named for the Miami Native Americans that lived around the lake of the same name. Nowadays, this metropolis is home to a strong international business center. Miami is also a big player in producing television shows, especially Spanish TV, and the Unimas and Telemundo production companies are headquartered there. Port Miami is in the city as well and is the world's largest cruise ship port. Tourism is one of Miami's main industries, and some of the most popular stops in the city are downtown Miami, the Art Deco District, South Beach, and the Bayside Marketplace. Some yearly events draw numerous visitors as well, including the South Beach Food and Wine Festival and the Art Basel International Fair. Number 4. Sarasota. Another city in Florida you should check out is Sarasota. It's located on the state's southwest coast and is well known for various cultural amenities, resorts, and beaches. Tourism is a primary contributor to the town's economy, as well as some companies that are based there, like Boar's Head, known for their deli meats, cheeses, and condiments. Sarasota is also an important cultural center. The Edward Theater was built here in 1925, and several famous people performed there, including Elvis Presley. The theater is now on the National Register of Historic Places. Sarasota also has the Sarasota Opera, Florida Studio Theater, Sarasota Orchestra, and the Sarasota Ballet. Other things you won't want to miss in this city are the Marie Selby Botanical Gardens, Sarasota Jungle Gardens, and the Mote Marine Laboratory. Some other things that draw visitors are the Sarasota Chalk Festival and Pinecraft, which is an Amish community where the TV series Breaking Amish Brave New World was set. Number 3. Everglades National Park. Another must-see in the state of Florida is the Everglades National Park. It protects 20% of the original southern Everglades. It's the nation's biggest tropical wilderness, and it's the largest on the eastern side of the Mississippi River. About 1 million people travel to the park every year because of the park's beauty and climate. Animals in this ecosystem include herons, spoonbills, alligators, and eastern diamondback rattlesnakes. The tropical hardwood hammocks, which are closed canopy forests, shelter creatures like green tree frogs, southern bald eagles, foxes, black bears, and the Florida panther, which is critically endangered. Number 2. Walt Disney World. Who hasn't heard of Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida? This enormous complex opened in 1971. It encompasses 4 theme parks: Disney's Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, and Epcot. Walt Disney World also has 2 water parks, 9 normal hotels, 27 themed resort hotels, a camping resort, golf courses, and the Disney Springs Shopping Center, among many other things. You can easily spend a week or more in Disney World exploring the various parks, shops, events, and restaurants. For the sports fans out there, the ESPN Wide World of Sports is located in Walt Disney World as well. Disney even makes things easy for their millions of yearly visitors, with buses and monorails that transport people throughout the parks, and the Magical Express that picks guests up from the Orlando International Airport. Number 1. Florida Keys. This Coral Cay archipelago is off Florida's southern coast and forms the country's southernmost area and are a popular tourist destination. The climate of the Keys is comparable to the Caribbean, and there are unique animals that live there. The American crocodile, Key Largo wood rat, and the key deer call the Keys home, among many other creatures. These islands take up about 137 square miles, and many can be accessed via the Overseas Highway, which spans 113 miles. There's also plenty of places to visit, like Smathers Beach, Old Town in Key West, which has Mallory Square, Duval Street, and the home of famous author Ernest Hemingway, and the Dry Tortugas National Park, which is 70 miles west of Key West. Have you ever been to any of these places in Florida? Are there any you'd like to see? Tell us about it in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching.